Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. I hope you don't mind. I'd like to share a little story with you. I went on vacation this past week and went up to Illinois to visit with family and friends. Had a great time. On the way back, I'm riding along and I see a red flashing light. Now, in the Carolinas, it's a blue light and you back off. Well, up north they have red. So, of course, I backed her off a little bit. But I kept following this flashing red till it just kind of drove me nuts. Because it was flashing but not flashing. Flashing but not. Curiosity finally got the best of me. I dialed it up and I kept getting closer and closer to this red flashing light. And curiosity can get you in trouble, but I came up and sure enough, it's a motorcycle. And the closer I got, it's a Harley. And I'm going, okay, buddy, you got a problem with your rear tail light. And I get beside it. And the answer comes to me very clear. He's probably going down the road and he's got tassels on here and on his lever. Well, at 70 and 80 miles an hour, this lever is doing this with the tassels blowing in the wind and turning on his brake light, off the brake light, on the brake light, off the brake light. Now, I love customization, and Fringe, well, this model came with Fringe back in the 80s, but maybe we're not giving the right signal to the people behind us. Yes, I know a lot of us put the flashing headlight in, and that gets people's attention. We like that. Well, a flashing backlight is good maybe when you're applying the brake, but just going down the road, you're not telling anybody whether you're braking or you're not braking. So if you're gonna put tassels on your bike, how about on the grips? And you gotta be careful even then, because if you go longer than 2 feet, when you turn it this direction, she touches the hot engine and then you've got some singed plastic, vinyl, or leather. So be careful when you're doing the Fringe, and I just want you to know, if you put the Fringe on your lever, this is actuated. Even though it may not apply the brake, it's still moving the switch and you're flashing. Now, the last part of my story is I'm coming through Kentucky and I see the signs Cumberland Gap. Never went on it before. So, all right, I'm taking the Cumberland Gap. Kentucky, not too pretty. Tennessee, awesome, really beautiful side. We took a little scenic route and saw the mountains and all here. The thing is, I think there needs to be a different speed limit. You see the speed limit, cars, 55, trucks, 50. I think we need motorcycles that say 65, 70. I got so bored out of my gourd. 55 miles an hour. Cumberland Gap is so smooth and so beautiful a road, it can take 65, 70. So, if any of the people in the higher up can maybe think about this when you go to the assembly, and let's change the speed limit. I know it's a safety thing, but a motorcyclist can handle a little bit faster and it'd be a lot more enjoyable. Just a little stories here from Doc at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'll see you next week.